pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Felipe Gamer na área. Estou trazendo a segunda parte do detonado de Gabriel Knights. Acompanhe esse detonado do começo ao fim, mas não é inscrito em nosso canal? Inscreva-se, compartilhe com seus amigos, ative o sininho e dê aquele joinha maneiro. E também não deixe de seguir nós em outras redes sociais, como Twitter, Facebook e Twitter TV. Link na descrição, logo abaixo. Chega de frescura, vem comigo para o detonado de Gabriel Knights, parte 2. Vamos começar o capítulo 2 de Gabriel Knights, Signs of the Fathers. Vamos conversar com Grace.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Keep him busy?
Not really. If you need any research done, let me know.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope, none right now.
Do you have messages?
Nope, none right now.
Could you do some...
Sure, what?
I can't think of it.
Vamos ler o jornal.
Times dated June 19th, 1993.
Está descrevendo sobre o assassinato.
Describes the most recent of the voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crime is faked. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square, called the Plaza d'Armes under French rule. It was used for executions, firing squads, hangings, even impalement and breaking on the wheel. Yikes! Of course, these days, it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians, and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star rising, all right. Rawr.
Times dated June 19th, 1993. A front-page article describes the most recent of the voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crime is faked. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square, called the Plaza d'Armes under French rule. It was used for executions, firing squads, hangings, even impalement and breaking on the wheel. Yikes! Of course, these days, it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians, and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star rising, all right. Rawr.
Times dated June. The article reads elsewhere, called the Plaza. Of course, the Gabriel also scanned chances of a dark.
I feel a dark star. I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Welcome, my friend. Hello. I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
A street drummer has settled outside the museum. The back wall displays various voodoo items, such as offerings of fruits to the voodoo.
Could I ask you a few questions?
That is why I am here.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo, or the voodoo currently practiced in the city.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The killings in the newspaper. I know they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
What makes you think the voodoo murders aren't being done by local practitioners?
Voodoo is a popular boogeyman, Mr. Knight, especially in New Orleans. Anyone can pretend to use it, just as anyone can pretend to be a black belt in karate. And for the same reason, to intimidate. I know voodoo in this city, Mr. Knight, and believe me, it is not about killing. Even the police have stated that the killings have nothing to do with...
So you know nothing about the voodoo murders case?
I neither know nor care to know, Mr. Knight. My only So far it has not been it.
What do you think of Nolan?
It is the only city in the United States, as far as I am concerned.
What is it about?
It has a real culture of its own, Mr. Knight.
Spoken like a true Nolanian. Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum? They are beautiful creatures.
Is this snake yours?
I admire the spirit of this.
You
think
didn't
I
really
did,
answer
Mr.
my
Knight.
question. Tell me about it.
Me?
Yes, if you don't mind. Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the...
What kind of background?
Let us just say I cut my...
Do you do anything?
No.
What are your own religious beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
Just tell me anything.
I am originally from...
Really?
I
What
was
brought you
drawn
to
here
Nolan?
for personal reason.
Just tell me anything. Really?
That
I
must
can't
be-
imagine living without meat. Just tell...
I am not an...
Isn't that
Not at
unusual
all.
for someone in the museum business? Actually,
Then let us discuss something else.
tell me about historic...
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from
Sounds
there
good.
at your prompt. As you may know, Voodoo is a grassroots religion, formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade. But African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands. Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves. But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importings of slaves from that region.
So how did...
After the Louisiana Purchase, American legislators relaxed regulations. Slaves were permitted to gather. The Americans, around the same time, some of them.
Tell me about current voodoo.
Many people think of voodoo in terms of magic spells or gree-gree. That kind of practice is actually called hoodoo and is only a part of true. Voodoo, the religion, has a strong following in New Orleans. In fact, there are several voodoo churches. African Americans see it as a tradition or... I personally... some of...
What exactly is hoodoo?
Hoodoo refers to magic folk traditions of the South. Hoodoo is a bastard of voodoo. Many of the gree-gree are similar, but hoodoo does not have the religious aspects of voodoo.
So how's the music?
Those who truly...
Sounds about like my shop. And what...
They brought voodoo with them. The early...
Do these marks look familiar?
They look like the scribbling of a child to me.
Okay, thanks. Could you look at this and tell me if you recognize anything about the ritual?
This is truly offensive. This is from one of those recent killings.
Well,
but the police
actually...
already know that this so-called...
Fine, let's say that's true.
Nothing about this.
Are you sure there's nothing about the items in this photo? Thanks for looking, then.
Vamos desligar a luz.
What does this do?
Turn that thing off.
Oh, sorry.
We have air conditioning, you see.
Yeah, I see.
Even if that were for...
I wish Malia Getty were mine forever. Really? I mean it.
What was that?
Huh? Nothing.
The pole is... a beaded... Even if that were... The pole is... The snake is too far away. The voodoo shrine is filled with items that both fascinate Gabriel and also make his skin crawl.
Tem uma coisa aqui, vamos dar uma olhada.
A flyer advertising Magenta Moonbeam, a local voodooienne. Her parlor is on the corner of Orleans and Dauphine.
A waste of some perfectly good... It wouldn't be much of a voodoo museum without a voodoo doll.
A beaded gourd is on display.
Bom, a gente não tem o que fazer aqui. Vamos para o outro lugar.
Thanks a lot. Bye now.
Come back again.
A sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, "Attuning with the Spirit Realm," back on June 22nd.
Hello?
Huh?
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Bienvenue, Madame Casona. Comment ça va?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker.
Now,
You
don't
think
that
that
beat
way?
off. Only Rosary...
Very well. Oh, and there's...
Now, you putting... That'll turn it...
If the
Oui,
Blessed
madame.
Virgin will grant natural...
Mais non, Madame.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about...
Hi there.
This little Dixieland...
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
Do you think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These is novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they magic, it's not my concern, you know?
Are you telling me that...
It's a fine
What
name.
does that mean?
It means you should mind your own business, monsieur.
What do you know about the voodoo...
Caprice encore.
What did you say?
Nothing. Them killing...
What do you think of not...
I live here all my life, me.
What do you think...
If you're not from around here, monsieur,
Do you know
you
anything...
should sign up. What kind of snakes?
The kind they use in...
Pythons, boas.
Really?
So
Do
I
you have
heard.
one?
Are you crazy?
What did you mean when you said Capri San...
I didn't
You
say
did.
that. You heard wrong.
That customer of yours, the
Customer?
woman I saw in here, Madam...
I don't talk about my customers to men
It's
who come
important.
in off the street. I can't tell you anything about
Tell
her.
me about it.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
How did you get into this kind of...
Now, why should I
Look,
I don't...
To get the mask. The mask appears. The poster advertises a voodoo play. Rows of pews line each side.
hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could.
Could I ask you some...
Of course.
Do you know what caprice and call means?
I fear my French is...
Do you know anything about...
I used to have some antique African totem.
Tell me more about...
By 1817. The time was sun. Of course, they also continued to meet in private for the real thing.
So where do you...
Oh, here and there.
Do you ever get any...
You mean? I do
yeah,
not care
besides
to
me. Are you sure?
Unfortunately,
Okay, thanks. Tell me more.
there were a variety of... This was a voodoo queen named Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau ruled voodoo in New Orleans for many years.
Tell me about Marie Laveau.
There were actually two Marie Laveaus, mother and daughter. Most people thought they were the same woman. Her continued... The original, the mother, was also known as Widow Paris.
Tell me more about...
The Laveau tomb, where one or both of the Maries are believed to be buried. It is a popular shrine for I myself...
Really?
No.
Do you have any running this week? I'll be going.
Vamos para o cemitério de São Luís.
Does this mean anything to you? Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I don't really care to talk about it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Isn't it just awful? I don't think there's any...
What can you tell me about...
Seem like everyone wants...
Do you know anything about
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them. I don't mind snakes myself.
Do you have any idea what Caprice...
Nope. Can't say that I do.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans. A powerful voodooian and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one.
Do you know anything about...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais.
What exactly do you do here?
People come to...
Tell me something.
You know why the... them dead to go free. It's a historical place.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
You said there were other...
Yep. Animal park. And this...
You been working here?
Long...
Odd-looking marks adorn... Gabriel can't take... The wall doesn't work.
I want a copy of these strange marks.
Gabriel can't put... Gabriel doesn't... Gabriel looks at an individual. An angel draped dramatically over a stone. The tomb door. The doors are heavy and shut. The name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
My family's tomb is down that way, past the Ross tomb.
A plaque on the tomb reads, Laveau. New Orleans is another ancient.
I don't need to go visit the...
An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb. There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors. The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole on the plate.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today. Does this mean anything to you?
Sure, I see them marks all the time on the tombs. Don't know what they mean, though.
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
The sign says, Special St. John's Eve Lagnia. Free bottle of lover come back to me oil, or master gambling oil with every purchase over $50.
Log me up. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows.
Vamos para a mansão de Cheddar.
The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plant.
May I help you?
Encyclopedias?
Go. May I help you?
I'd like to see Malia Getty, please.
I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or a...
Please let me in.
No.
Bom, vamos para a delegacia.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What do you know about St. John?
A bunch of crazies out there on St. John's Eve, that's what. Real
Really?
busy all
What kind
night.
of crazies?
Oh, your usual howl at the mooners, I guess. They don't look no weirder than them that come in during Mardi Gras. Never can tell, though.
I'm here to see the...
He's in his office. Go on back.
What do you know?
Maria who? Is she the one that hangs out on Conti and Nash?
Do you know anything?
I see
Do you know what?
No. Sounds foreign or something.
Kind of quiet.
Summer's
How
It's
clever.
a gift.
Can I bother you again, officer? I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
There's a Gabriel can't do... Gabriel can't do that. Gabriel can't do...
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
So, what's new around the old police?
Well, we're not...
That sounds
I like
convenient.
it.
I'm here to see Detective Mo...
He's in his office. Go on back.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Hey.
Knight, come on in. Whew, it's hot in here.
Vamos conversar com Mosley.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with it. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What else can you...
I told you, don't...
What do you know about...
Lots? Can you be more specific?
Do you know anything about...
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know that.
Footprints?
Can be. Most... These guys...
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far. The M.O.
What kind of
No found.
leopard fur? Describe the crime.
Well... There are also blood and feathers of chickens and
What's the
goat's
con?
blood. The victim...
Lovely.
Also...
Any idea what they do with them?
The knife wound...
Any witness?
Nope. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people... The victim...
Oh,
Okay.
do you know anything?
Is she that redheaded chick that works... Then I don't know her.
What can...
You and me grew up here together. It's a pretty nice place. The car... Not quite... Hell, I've never known anything else.
What can...
I...
Do you... I don't...
Never ran across anything like that.
Do you know...
The only...
What can you...
We get... Used to have...
What else?
I don't know much.
Does the phrase...
Hell no.
True enough.
Is that French? My mother spoke it. For the
Joe, why not? How do you...
Are you... Well... I already...
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly. Got any...
Yeah. Making your... No. Yeah. You...
How's your...
Oh. You...
Right. Just tell me...
Remember how we used to play... And we...
Yep. Just tell me...
You know...
Oh...
Oh.
Do you know anything about the...
Yeah. All 7 We've got...
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Bom, vamos pegar o detetive de Bosley.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing. I thought I saw something crawling on it.
Just drink this.
Thanks, tons. I mean it.
Okay, anything else?
Can I see the other...
Go talk to...
I got those...
Really?
Stuff.
Great. Yeah.
A cop-author photo might be nice.
You and me?
Why not?
Well... Franks, come in here a minute, would you? And bring your camera. I hate to put my coat on. It's so damn hot in here. But a picture's a picture.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please.
Sure.
Say chintzy.
Sweetheart.
Was there anything else, Knight?
How about one of me and Officer Franks?
Gee, I don't know. Just kidding, Franks. You want to get me fired for sexual harassment, Knight? Yeah.
Hold on a sec, well...
Good God, Knight. Make it fast.
There's nothing of...
Would you just get in here? Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you get them developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else, Knight?
Nope.
Great. Thanks,
You're
Frank.
astonishing.
Hey, don't call me that. Thank God I can take this thing off again. Damn, it's hot. Okay, anything else?
What's the status on the Voodoo murders case?
It's going. I can't seem to make any progress.
Trying for...
No? Are you trying out for a janitor? I'd rather...
Can I ask you...
You're the writer. Ask away.
So?
Lousy.
I'm starting to get that impression. I'll let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file. Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if you said so. There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand completely.
Don't leave the room with that file, please.
Gabriel opens and reads the police file.
I'm done.
Yeah, thanks.
Bom, vamos tentar
Detective
um esqueminha
Mosley.
aqui.
Hard at work.
Yeah. Dang air conditioner.
Can I ask you?
You're the writer.
I got those.
So you said. Did you think of any other shots
Let's take
for the
another.
book? What for?
I don't.
Really? Okay. Franks, come back in here with that camera. I hate to put my coat on. It's so damn hot in here. But a picture's a picture.
Now what, sir?
This clown wants another picture. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. What else could I possibly have to do? Ready? Smile.
Anything else, Knight?
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight.
Bom, vamos pegar aqui as cópias e vamos tirar uma cópia. Sem o guardinha perceber.
Just wanna check this machine here.
Would you just get in here? Hurry up, would you?
Okay.
Thanks, hon. Let me...
Yeah, sure.
Anything else, Knight?
Nope. That.
Good. See, thank God I can take this thing off again. Damn, it's hot. Okay.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good one.
Bom, vamos para a pracinha agora.
Oh, hey! Oh, come back here. Hey! Oh, unbelievable. Rotten luck.
Those drawing tools are amazing.
Yeah, they're great for laying lines, angles, circles, you know, anything geometric. It's pretty meticulous, but I prefer it to freehand.
Can you draw anything with those tools?
They're great for ordered complex forms and patterns, but they won't help me do Monet.
How's it going?
Life sucks.
What are you working on now?
Just starting another drawing of the cathedral.
You dance pretty well for a kid.
Give me some money then.
I don't have any.
Then don't block the view, mister.
Do you do requests?
Got any money?
Nope.
Something to eat?
No.
There you have it. No.
Can you fit through the bar?
There you have it.
Can't think of anything.
Okay then.
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books. Finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you. If you'll give me a doobie dog.
A doobie dog for a $20 gift certificate? Sure, here you go.
O meu doobie dog. Aí galera, o meu doobie dog. Agora a gente dá o dogão pra criancinha. E ele vai pegar o papel do artista para mim. Então aí, quer um doobie dog?
You wouldn't like a doobie dog by any chance.
Would I? Thanks, mister. You got any special requests? Let me know.
You mentioned something about special.
Yeah, you got one?
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Yeah.
Good. There's something in there. Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Thanks, kid.
Yup. See ya.
It's a technical... It's a technical drawing of St. Louis Cathedral. It's a technical...
Stupid wind. Now I have to start all over.
This belongs to you, doesn't it?
My drawing. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, hey?
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from this partial?
Okie dokie. Well, I might be able to reconstruct the pattern if I had more data. But this is just one small area of it. What is this from, anyway?
You'd never believe me.
I'll see what I can do.
I have some more of those patterns.
Really? Let's see. Yeah, these are great. I think there's enough overlap now. I'll give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
That doesn't seem to work, Dad.
Is there anything else you need to do that reconstruction?
Nope. I think I have enough now. Thanks.
Nice drawing of the...
Hey,
it's
well,
really
I'm an architect.
precise. Do you
Be my
mind if
guest.
I watch you?
Bom, galera, vamos para a mansão. Tentar falar com Geda. Quer mais um dogão? Não tem mais dogão. Bom, começo a falar com o policial, vamos nos transformar em policial.
May I help you?
I do have official business.
Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
I'd really like to see Malia Getty.
I told you that unless you have official business with Ms. Getty, I cannot let you in.
I'd really like...
I told you that...
Please let me in.
No. Go away before I call the police. May I help you?
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business.
Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Ms. Getty.
Muito fácil entrar.
Ms. Getty will see you. Right this way. Ms. Getty will be down shortly.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Detective?
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Getty?
I assume that's what you're here.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced.
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its imagination.
Oh? Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now. Tell me more about New Orleans.
I'm afraid I don't get out into New Orleans society much. Because of the Getty money, we have slots in the best country clubs and on the best Mardi Gras courts. But I must admit...
I know.
Yes. But that's not where I spend my...
That's admirable.
I'm not...
Yes, I can see that. Do you know anything...
I'm no expert.
What can you tell me about St. John?
I believe it's some sort of local
What do you know about
the murders?
And what
Only
do you...
what I read and... I'm sure you know.
What do you know about Marie?
I've heard of her, of course. But that's about it.
Do you have any idea?
No, I don't.
That's confident. Do you know anything?
Animal masks? I don't know what you mean.
Tell me.
I suppose I don't...
Do you have a husband, boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So, you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys?
How many
Well,
people are there in your... Oh, I am sorry.
I never
It's
knew
hard to
him.
believe...
He did not leave.
I'm sorry.
There are, of course,
Go
other...
on. I see. Do you have
A career? The management
Poor
of our
little
business
rich girl.
affairs. Believe it or not, Detective.
What kind of thing?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, if you look around.
Yes, it's very beautiful. I'd like to hear...
I have a business.
Oh?
Law? Please. I do have some morals, Detective.
I'd like to hear...
For the record.
I wouldn't know...
As you wish, Detective.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could. But I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake. And I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
Excuse me, but your eye...
Thank you, Detective. That's...
A good detective...
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
I can't help noticing that you're an incredible...
Well, Detective, I do enjoy... Actually, I think this has gone on long enough.
Who, me?
I saw you at
well,
the lake yesterday.
I am on this case,
I thought
Miss
you must
Getty.
be with the police since you were there, but you... Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, Now that we've established who you are,
Well, I am
perhaps you can tell me
researching
the
book,
real
and
reason
I
you're
thought you
here.
might have...
I don't like liars,
Okay.
Mr. Knight. Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless... I think you should go, Mr. Knight. I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out. Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit. I knew you'd miss me, so I came back.
Really? I forgot you were gone.
Got a minute?
What's up?
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. Must be a local custom. New Orleanians love to party.
Do you have any idea?
No.
Do you
Sounds
know
French,
anything?
though. I'd rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
You know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a big voodoo queen before the Civil War?
That's right.
Well, you've just heard everything I know about her.
Do you have...
Nope, none right.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I need you to look up a Madame Casino.
Madame Casino? Is she related to the murder?
Grace, Casino's
As
at
if that
least
makes
70.
a difference to you. Well, it's about closing time.
So it is.
Good night, Gabriel. And
Bom, galera,
try not
mais
to
um dia
drink,
terminado.
okay?
Gabriel Knight, mais um pesadelo. Dia 3.
I'm so glad you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them. I also checked out Casino. There are multiple listings.
Right. Thanks.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with... Don't tell me you actually
marvelous,
got to
Doc.
see her. Gabriel!
You underestimate the night when Daddy married. Meow, Gray. It's called jealousy.
I just...
The point.
Bom, galera, terminamos mais uma parte do detonado de Gabriel Knights. Acompanhe nosso próximo vídeo inscrevendo no canal, compartilhando com seus amigos, dê aquele joinha e ative o sininho. E também não deixe de seguir a gente em nossas outras redes sociais, como Twitter, Twitter TV e Facebook. Link na descrição do vídeo logo abaixo. Muito obrigado, valeu, fui!